Maar ze kunnen het wel.
Welk verhaal van die
Ja, ik lees welkom Julius von Bismarck.
Hello, thank you. Yeah, so now I will explain more about this thing. It's called image Fulgurator. It's the opposite of a camera. Actually, my first title was actually something like reverse camera or something. So it's again projecting an image for a split second, and but now it's not every 20 seconds. It just works when someone is taking a picture. So as soon as someone is taking a picture in the same room or next to it, it will project an image. And it's so short that you cannot see it with your naked eye, but it will always end up on the picture of that person who took a picture. So that's technically quite simple, but I had this idea and then I thought, yeah, wow, okay, I do that. Then I built a first version, and then I did it, and then it somehow really felt like I was changing reality, because you don't see it, you take a picture, and it's on the picture, it's like magic. Yeah, I became interested in what a portrait actually is doing with your brain. So what happens when you see a lot of portraits of some person. Yeah, the biggest example for that is Mao. It's the biggest portrait that is like used in that way. But then I realized what I want to do with it, and I thought I can never do what I want with a device that looks like a gun. So this thing is designed to look like a camera instead. Like, the first thing I said, okay, form follows function, I need to show what's inside, and I thought, okay, this is a media weapon, I designed it like a weapon, but of course it was stupid. Yeah, but then Obama came to Berlin, and then I finally had some better concept what to do.
I come to Berlin as so many of my countrymen have come before.
There I had to sneak in because they're really, like, that's the moment where I have to show my camera.
And a fellow citizen of the world.
And that guy asked me to take a picture with the camera, so he sees that it's a camera and not some bomb or weapon. So I designed it in a way that it still is like sounding like a normal camera.
No doubt there will be differences in the future, but the burdens of global citizenship continue to bind us together. Partnership and cooperation among nations is not a choice.
Yeah, that's the design.
It's the only way, the one way, to protect our common security and advance our common humanity. But the airlift began.
That's the agent
It was
of the
because
CIA.
of these aspirations that all free people, everywhere, became citizens of Berlin. It is in pursuit of these aspirations that a new generation. But I come before you to say that we are heirs and remake the world once again. Thank you, Berlin. God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, it was my goal to get images published so that press photographers actually have this cross on their images. and but actually I wasn't allowed in the press area here. But for me, it's enough if just one person is getting it and going home and looking on the PC and wow, what's that? And that's enough. Or if you have that moment where you take a picture and then you remember something what you took a picture of, but then you look at the picture and you trust the picture more than you trust your own memory. And I like this moment where you don't know if you can trust the image or your own memory. And so these moments are what this work is about. That's at some 1st of May riots in Berlin. And that year there actually were quite a lot of riots, so I had a lot of time, and I live exactly that area, so I was also quite used to all the stones flying and policemen hitting people and tear gas, and so I could move in between quite good. Why I have the plan to make a cheap version of it, a really cheap one that I can sell all over the world, some cheap Chinese plastic Fulgurator, so that the world gets spammed with all kind of stuff that people want to put in pictures of others, and I really want to destroy photography. Like that's my main goal. Okay, now I will go on and speak about works that I did after the Fulgurator. Yeah, the first big work that I did afterwards is the Perpetual storytelling apparatus. So this is an drawing apparatus that is like telling a never-ending story by using these patent drawings that inventors over the last few hundred years used to patent their ideas. And yeah, as you see, it's just like drawing one by one. Yeah, it's actually it's telling a real story. So the whole system is based on a book. So I buy a book or I get it from somewhere. I give it to the apparatus. It's reading the book, and it's translating every sentence into a patent drawing. Yeah, the best tactic is to just like copy it on your own and just try on your own to make it to a cheap product and spam it all over the world, because if I make the cheapest Fulgurator ever, no one will copy it because they cannot make it any cheaper. So that's my tactic for now. Like how humans tell a story is perfect for the apparatus. So we already have a good base, and we just need to translate the words into drawings, and then we end up with like a 100-meter drawing. But now I will talk about another work that is more closely a child of the Fulgurator, and it's Space Beyond Me. It's based on the Fulgurator in a way that what I did with the Fulgurator was about still images, about photography, and this one is more about moving images, film. It's a projector built out of a camera, so same as the Fulgurator, but now we have moving images, not still images, and it works very easy to turn a camera into a projector. But now, actually, the whole movement that is happening while the film gets recorded, I also have to do while I'm projecting. In this room, and in the middle, there's a projector that is moving exactly like the camera moves that shots the film that is shown, and the wall is painted with glow-in-the-dark paint again, so that it's remembering everything you project on the wall. And if you saw the 20 minutes of film afterwards, they are translated into a space, so afterwards you're standing in the space that was captured in the film. That's now the whole film, how it looks afterwards. So I think it's 15 minutes of film, so it's transforming a time-based media into a 2 or 3 dimensional image. And now you have a pan that is panning up a body, but actually you still see the leg that is not in the frame anymore normally. That's in Beijing this summer. How does it work? Yeah, that's a secret.
We're gonna close tonight's presentation. Thank you very much, Julius von Bismarck.
Thank you.